Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? We are back here today with more Rocket League. I am Nightfall.
I'm out for milk.
Yes, you're out for milk. Yeah. You're not out for milk. You're right here for milk. I'm still very tired from landmines because landmines was long and tired and exhausting. I slept for like 12 hours yesterday.
See, I slept at the event, so.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good idea, but well, I guess coming off of landmines, we are back here with some JV Mines Rocket League
Playoffs. This is playoffs for NACE.
playing with the top team in the league,
Yeah.
man.
The Bentley University Falcons, 7-0 on the series, top team in the league. This
They got
is
an
NACE
SSL
playoff.
on their JV team.
Yeah, this is a scary matchup for our JV here, which just means it will be one heck of an upset if they do pull off that win. And
I mean,
I'd say they probably get promoted straight to varsity.
what?
Not it's a joke. I
You
swear.
know, I have no idea. I don't understand the whole ranking system and how one person can be so good that they bring the rest of the team up so far. But at the same time, I mean, I've seen SSLs play and they are really.
You get to those high skill caps, and eventually, since there's not a higher rank than SSL, it doesn't really. You can't really gauge the skill. So you could have someone in SSL that is not much better than people in GC. Also have another person in SSL that can 1v3 GCs, which could be entirely what's been happening on this team.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, looking at last match, we didn't have a last match, and we didn't play during landmines either, which was kind of sad.
I was signed up, and only one other person aside from me was signed up.
You guys on the same team?
Well, I think by default we were.
Oh,
there's nobody
well,
else.
congrats. I guess you won.
Yeah, I won without playing, unfortunately. I would have won anyway because I'm simply better. I'm kidding. they're gonna
keep telling
they're gonna go
that
10-0 me in a 1v1 after this now.
Right?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not relevant enough for that.
Could have thrown me on there. I would have played Rocket League.
Honestly,
I have no idea what.
You would have carried.
No. Yeah, like a carried in Valorant League too.
Yeah.
Anyway, checking out the team lineups here for the matches on the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology side. We have our boys Perchance, Jade Squire, and Jado21. A clean matchup. Perchance will have a victory.
And on the Falcons, we have Labs, JC, and Rico, which is R instead of an I, with the sub being Uke D3.
You mean a 1?
Yeah, sorry.
Got you. Maybe we should just throw our subs in. We should just throw Leffy, Jivo, and Ali in there and let them rain havoc. I guess Milk, you're probably the leading expert here currently. So what do you think's gonna go down?
Honestly, 7-0 with an SSL against our JV. Unfortunately, I do think we're just gonna be swept.
Oh well, at least it'll be a short one. I can go back to sleep.
You never know, maybe they're having a bad day. We get a few games.
Right. Okay. That would be interesting.
Never know what will happen.
I really don't know what's gonna happen. I'll be excited to see though.
Get some hype moments, some good teamwork coming out from these teams. Overall, let's see.
I think they are all ready to go. Chance wasn't at landmines, and it was so sad. I was hoping to cast with them and to have some good fun times, but it's I did miss
getting into the match here. Hop into spectate. Like actual. Now we just are waiting for the other team to hop in here.
Gosh, what a bunch of losers taking their time. They're getting warmed up probably. They're like they're hyping it up.
Finishing up a few warm-up games.
Right? Finishing up just dumping on their varsity squad.
Yeah, honestly.
Gosh.
Well,
We had a good turnout for landmines, though. I was surprised.
Yeah,
We had
we had a good few people.
400 plus views or something. Ran a lot of ads, so had a lot of revenue.
I remember sitting there with Jivo over by the casting table. He's just like, I'm just sitting here running ads because I got nothing else to do.
Right? Gosh, I fell asleep a little bit there, so I have no idea what happened between the hours of like 2 and 6.
Oh, loving his name on the sub list. Yeah, you're a sub. They're better than you, for sure.
Wow. Wow, Milk's about to get promoted to first bench warmer after some of those comments.
That would be a promotion because I'm so bad compared to some of the players on our team.
You and me both.
Milk for captain, honestly.
What we should talk about is how you were popping off in Valo.
Yeah, they had to let me cook.
They did.
We ran out of rounds.
Oh gosh,
we ran out of rounds.
It was so good. I was popping off. I was designated spiker because I'm expendable.
Yeah, according to Ranch.
Right? Yeah.
Still waiting for. They're delaying this much. Maybe they're scared of our JV. Maybe
what it looks like to me.
Yeah, all I can
Bunch
say.
of pansies, eh?
Yeah, honestly, like SSL, but you can't even join to come.
Gosh. No, they're probably cooking in some like ranked match, or if they like lose their points, it won't be SSL.
He's on his rank up. He's on his D rank game.
He's on his D rank.
In a warm up.
Oh come on, you know that feeling. It's like, come on, boys, today we're getting diamond, and
boom,
you
you're
end up
bronze.
silver 3.
I mean, hey, you go in the next day and you get to bully all the silver 3s after that. That's the fun part,
right? Because then
you're just really have fun. Because honestly, you're just that much better.
I wish my ranking system looked that way.
Yes, the other team is taking forever to join. Unfortunately, we did have at Landmines we did have Overwatch and Smash starting the first 2 games, I believe, following, and then Valorant followed shortly after.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of fun stuff there. I finally got to cast Overwatch for the first time during Landmines. I don't think they're gonna let me back because I just spent the whole entire time hitting on Diva.
I did win 1 game during the Overwatch.
Oh yeah, you were playing Overwatch.
I did.
Then you got punched out by Piggy.
Yeah. Piggy's good.
Piggy is solid. Yeah.
I did have Viper on my team, but
I wish we could have gotten some of those Valorant players to play some Apex though. Why didn't you play Apex, Milk?
I don't like Apex.
Oh well, you know what? That's a good opinion to have.
And I was going to cast it, but I had an unfortunate headache pop up.
Our stream coordinator here, David, played Apex for the first time too. Almost brought his team to victory. It was
won.
It was a solid final match. I know, right? They did. They totally let David down.
Yeah,
there.
just like my team during Valorant. I'm kidding, Fuzzy. I love you.
If I check my posture, I'm gonna my head's not gonna be in the screen. I'm just too tall for this activity.
He is tall. I can confirm that. I was walking.
Oh gosh, I scored some big big Twitch points off the Overwatch because I think Ranch bet like 200,000 points that or like 2,000 points that one of the Overwatch teams, Mountain Drew's Overwatch team, was gonna walk away with the dub. And I knew Lethal Turtle, who shout out to Lethal.
I didn't.
He was playing on the other team, and I knew instantly. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna put just 200 on that game. I walked away with a handful of goodies.
I didn't even know. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who Lethal Turtle was, but apparently he's a master.
Lethal is fantastic.
Yeah, I think
he's one of the he's
really
our main. He's part of our main roster Apex team. He's a total beast.
I had one of the varsity members. I had Viper on my team for Overwatch, but we went up against Piggy, and I think Draconic had Lethal. Yeah, and it was just, we had unfortunate rounds. We got counter picked a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had good counter picks against us. It was unfortunate.
It'll be good.
But
I'm excited. I really want to try to get one of the the big Apex, our 60-person battle royale event streamed, and you can see you'll be able to see Nathan, me and Lethal really cook, and
21 viewers as we wait for this
really
other
yes,
team
that's
to,
right.
to hop in.
If you're coming in, hold it. I'm gonna start ranting here. If you are watching this stream right now and you haven't followed this channel, follow this channel right now. Do it. We like the viewership and we like your money. Subscribe if you have extra money. We can use it.
Amazon Prime does have a free subscription every month, so
right?
the team is in. We might be getting started here.
Well, I'm not done with my rant yet.
That's a shame.
Follow us at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, yada yada yada. We'll post it in the link below. Shooting off here, starting right away. Woohoo!
Perchance getting a tap towards mid, towards Jado. Labs was up very quick to challenge. A miss off the wall. Who do you think the SSL is on this other team?
I don't know. I'll have to watch it a little more. We've been playing for like 20 seconds, so it's been kind of hard. Yeah, there you go. Follow all those fun links there in the chat. We appreciate all the support we can get.
Sigma missing an open net. Labs putting it back towards mid, but Jado in the net for the save. Perchance popped over 2.
A little defense there by the Hard Rockers.
Trying to follow that off the wall. Weird touch. Lap's gonna return, bring this off the wall. Jade not getting the challenge.
That goal, looked wide open, but Jado able to get it away. JC Man controlling this game.
The good tap by Labs, almost getting it. Along with the 50 passing, good off wall. Labs missing.
That's 3 shots and into the right crossbar. Looks like they have a bunch of lefties on their team.
Yeah, all I can say is this oddly enough looks like some of the games I play for ranked, which is, considering I am much lower ranked than some. Okay, that is not something that happens in my games.
Lefty in the chat, I love you, brother.
Well, I mean, hey, at least they're hitting the side of the crossbar, not the top. So.
At least Leffy has someone to love him.
Yeah. He got the top crossbar at least. You see Sigma trying to catch a challenge.
Milk and I are
bumped by
lonely.
his own team. Laps putting it on target, but Jade up for the defense.
This has been a very defensive game for Mines here. Not able to take control. Maybe this will change as that ball, once again, still hanging out on the Hard Rocker side. Ooh, great save by Perchance. Jade Squire taking control. Ooh. JC Man. I like that. JC Man trying to get something in there. Perchance with another big save.
Jade trying to get that out towards the corner. Laps trying to put it mid. Chance missing that, but he does have a bit of time to get another tap.
Hard Rockers need to put something in.
Beautiful save by Perchance, preventing that double and gain it to the orange corner here. Does not get the read off the wall. Laps putting a shot on. Jade gets the good touch. It's slow.
Ooh, great defense by Jade Squire and Jado21, clearing that from the heights and then getting it away from the goal. Sir Sigma trying to get something on there. Perchance going up against JC Man. Jade Squire takes control, shoots that over to the opposing half.
0-0, 150 left in this match. Seems like one of those first games. They're just kind of feeling each other out. His ball's centered. Good demo from Sigma to take out Jade to prevent a shot.
Jado taking control there, trying to give Lapsy and the rest of his squad there a little bit of a look.
JC, that shot on target, but Perchance there for the save with Jado following up right behind him.
Great saves by Perchance here, really showing his prowess in the goal.
Honestly, Hard Rockers have had some very good defense against this Benton University. Or I think it's Benton. Might not be. Bentley.
Like the car.
Bar down, not going in. Laps up. As we were talking about no goals, almost one going in there. Unlucky bar down.
Looks like the Hard Rockers were just sitting there waiting for something to happen as they assumed it wouldn't go in, and luckily it didn't.
Laps not able to get the double he wanted. Perchance also not getting a redirect. It looked like he wanted. Sigma putting it towards Jado there. It's a good 50. Puts that mid. Is someone there? Laps is up. Hard Rockers have had some very good defense this game. Seen a lot of pressure from Bentley.
Ooh, great demo by Jade Squire, giving an open ball. However, Bentley is able. You got me saying Benton now. Come on, man. Bentley. Great saves there. Oh, such a defensive game. Bentley with a lot of offensive pressure. Ooh,
Gets the
Jade
tap.
Squire going down. Jado trying to take control. Can't. It's all up to Perchance, leaving the goal almost wide open. Jade Squire
good
does
tap
manage
mid.
to get it away. 8 seconds left. Nobody has a shot.
Good save from Jade, tapping it to the corner. Jado up. Sigma returning. That's on. Doesn't get the double. Are they dropping that? Still up.
They've got to. They
And it
want to.
drops.
Overtime. First round.
Game 1, 0-0 overtime. Defensive juggernauts from the Hard Rockers. As we want to see them just get this one score.
Defensive juggernauts from both sides here as nobody was able to put something on goal. Hard Rockers need to put a little bit of offensive pressure on them. However, it looks like he might have an open shot, Jade.
But Jado
puts it away!
What a good few passes from the Hard Rockers to take that game 1 20 seconds into overtime.
Look at that. A shot by Perchance over to Jade Squire. Jado cleaning it up. Let's go.
Hard
First
Rockers
round, 2 Hard Rockers.
taking game 1 against an undefeated team. That is huge. Completely shutting them out. It's only one goal there, but that's all you need. Because the highest score wins. And if it's a 1-goal game, you still win.
Still, dude, here's your supersonic legend.
It is
Season
Josh.
1. It is Lap.
Look at the ping differences between these two teams. 56 and 48 from the Hard Rockers compared to 2016.
Milk,
sub
that's just
25.
peripherals. That has nothing to do with any of these skills of these players. If you ask me, that game came down to one crucial thing, and that's team play. Bentley going into this knowing that they're 7-0, knowing that they're in the tournaments,
Might be a bit overconfident.
they're trying to prove who's the best player, and they're realizing very quickly that Mines is here to play, and they're here to play as a team.
Redirect off laps. What a save by Jade.
Second match here, 10 seconds in. Lots of defense already from Mines. They need to put a little bit of offensive pressure on Bentley to, secure a spot.
Jade and Jado trying to stick it out in the mid. Shot
Great
goes on.
shot there by JC, man. Nobody from the Mines side in the goal to defend.
Bit awkward. Really good placement coming down off the wall. And Jado just not able to get a good touch as Jade's not able to get back in time.
Great shot by Bentley, trying to get a good starting lead onto the Hard Rockers as they are down 1-0. However, that is a huge shot over by Jade Squire, backing up there, supported by Jado. However, the Supersonic Legend has a wide open goal. Hard Rockers maybe trying to be a little too aggressive. That defensive play in the first game worked out really, really well. But unfortunately, now they're giving up on the defense.
It does look like we see a card change coming from Labs. I believe he was the Dominus in game 1. He's now the Octane.
Now I've been told that these cards do affect how you play, as the hitboxes are different or whatnot. It's like the difference between playing 2 different character types in a shooter, I guess. Wraith with a
Jado, good
small
pass
hitbox.
towards mid, but Lap there ready as he puts another one. Laps so fast to the ball. He said, "Hey, game 1, I may have been a bit late getting into the lobby, but game 1 was just a warm up, and now I'm going to show you why I am in SSL."
Well, you think against a team full of grand champs and
Laps again, getting the save.
Ooh,
Perchance up.
great
Good
shot by Perchance. Sir Sigma able to defend. However, that goal once again completely wide open. Jado is able to get away. Jade Squire taking control. The SSL himself gets shut out by Perchance.
J-Man in the corner trying to get past Jado. Jado saying, nah, this is my ball. We will not let you score any more than 2.
Ooh.
As a good pass towards mid.
Bentley now having a little more team play here.
Nobody there for the pass from Jade. The Sigma looked like he wanted to save that. Speaking of saves, Perchance had a good tap off the corner as Sigma tries to tap that mid maybe.
Ooh, Jado taking control there, going up,
1v2.
looking for Perchance. It's so close, but JC, man, is able to walk away with that save.
Unfortunate miss by Jade on the wall. We see a small double commit, and Perchance has all the time in the world. Does he get a tap? Gets past, almost gain it past Sigma. I do believe that would have been a goal. I don't think that's good. Jade tries to go up, double commit. Jado's there, gets it back.
Oh, Perchance there trying to walk away with that goal. Unfortunately, he did hit it into the incorrect direction.
Jade looked like he wanted to read there, but they played it on the ground, played it slow. It was a good choice as he almost gets a redirect. JC putting it back towards net.
See, man, able to bring that volley back around to the Hard Rockers side here. Another huge shot by Lap there.
Beautiful placement right to just the top of the net, and with Perchance a bit.
Hard Rockers cannot catch a break in this second match. That Supersonic Legend absolutely brutalizing the Mines team.
You know this Hard Rocker team can beat them, but they do have to play very defensively and have very few mistakes, as this team is just punishing every single open net they have.
However, that is an open net. Oh! Perchance there with a big open net shot. JC is unfortunately able to catch it in the end.
Laps just trying. Looks like he's trying to style a bit on this Hard Rocker team, trying to do some solo plays, get past this, almost gain a pass too. Sigma up, Jade up, gets the shot, but that will be saved. And Perchance, will he get the beat? No, he won't.
50 between Perchance and Sigma.
Jado goes up, gets a tap, goes for another. Sigma is there for a boom downfield.
Perchance trying to take control here. Bentley looking to close out. A minute left. 3 up. Mines really struggling to bring the pain onto this team.
Hard Rockers need a miracle right now if they want to try and stay in this game.
A miracle maybe, but I've seen more happen in less amount of time, especially from the Hard Rockers team.
Unfortunately, miss by Perchance. Does not get the second tap off the crossbar again. Almost getting that double. I want to know the one thing that I haven't seen much of these last 2 games. Demolitions. I've seen, I don't think one demo, maybe one demo the entire series so far.
There has been a few demos already. Not within this match, but definitely the first one. Some of those demos were crucial in scoring points. There's another big shot. 4-0.
Labs just able to kind of power that through past Perchance, getting the last tap, and Perchance just not able to get back in time. And
9 seconds left.
4-0, 9 seconds left, which means Bentley will be taking game 2. But maybe Hard Rockers, if they can try and get just one to kind of lock it out and save some mental, as Sigma keeping it up, gets a pass mid. JC to laps.
Now that goal is just undisputedly brilliant by that SSL. Look at them keep that ball up in the air just to score a totally unnecessary point when they could have let it drop to the ground. That's what you get from a 7-0 team.
That final point is going to be a huge hit to the mental, I think.
Absolutely, and I think that's the goal there. Definitely Bentley once again in their stride here.
Laps just showing his dominance as he goes 4 goals, 6 shots, and 935 points.
Definitely the standout star of that match there. 4 for 5 of the goals. 6 shots on goal, however, so they did put up a defense there, but look at that Perchance.
That is
5 shots, 5 crucial shots that could have potentially gone in.
That is 8 shots from each team, but Bentley just, they just put them in more.
Now, Milk, if you ask me, it all came down to that team play. Bentley maybe thinking they can walk away with it by just doing what they do, but then they started they're gathered up, regroup, and really showed the Hard Rockers why they're 7-0. However, it seemed like Hard Rockers tried to take the gas off the defense and start putting it more on offense, and it did not work out in their favor. I think Hard Rockers need to go back on the defensive and just
Jade almost put one in. Jado off the crossbar, perchance top 2 put it in.
What? Well, look at that. Maybe being aggressive is going to work on the Hard Rockers' favor, and maybe they're just salty about that undisputed, stupid 5th goal. But perchance puts one away 20 seconds in. Take that, Bentley.
14 seconds into the game, Hard Rockers instantly responded and saying, hey, you might have scored 5, but we are not out of this yet. We can still beat you. We've shown it in Game 1, and we'll show it again here in Game 3.
Hard Rockers putting a ton of pressure on Bentley right now. It's all too easy, as CRJ Pumpkin mentions. I think Hard Rockers are sweating puddles in this game. Lap taking that ball, trying to assert his dominance in here. Will he get it past Jado? He does, but Jade Squire takes it away, puts it back over into their Bentley's side.
Perchance looks like he came off the Fennec and is now into the Octane as well. Which means we might see a bit different play from Perchance.
It's all about those tiny little hitboxes. Chance with a big demo.
Good tap from Jado. Lap there for the save. Another tap. That's a pass mid. Anyone there?
No, they're not. Perchance taking a backtrack here, is able to take control here, putting some good defense in mid so that they're not having to scramble to get to their opposing goal. Jado with a big shot over there. Looking for Jade Squire.
Gets it past
looking
mid.
For Perchance.
Top.
It's
down.
High. It's going in. Another one for Perchance.
Dude, what a bounce off that top crossbar, just smacking slightly into the back of Laps there to just kind of bounce straight into their own net.
That was a great triple pass play by the Hard Rockers. Jado with the clear, Jade Squire with the bounce back, and Perchance with that goal. Give them all some points. Way to go, Hard Rockers.
See, I feel like that 0-second goal might have really caused them to heat up. They said, hey, you can.
Ooh. Quick response, though, from Bentley as Lap puts one away soon after Hard Rockers' big momentum shift. However, they're still up by 1 point.
A slight bar down. Lap saying, hey, I might have owned gold there, but I'm still the SSL, and I will still put goal shots into your net. We see Hard Rockers winning the kickoff. Jado, bring that off wall.
Hard Rockers need to put a stop to that SSL player. He is a powerhouse here. I would be excited to see the Bentley varsity team.
Good tap from Jade, but JC up to catching really quick. That did drop down.
That ball going high. JC man is able to take control, but ooh,
Laps was a bit awkward. He will catch that double. No, he won't.
However, he does look for Sir Sigma to put his mess up away.
As we see no Hard Rockers in the net for a solid 5 seconds or so there.
JC man looked like he might have been scrambling up Perchance, preventing him from getting to the goal, leaving it wide open for Bentley to score. 2-2 now. This match went from a big Hard Rockers lead to all tied up.
A 2-goal lead is never safe, as you can score very fast as Jado!
Jado sneaks that one in. Fire on that one, as JC man just didn't have any time. We lost our
green screen.
We lost our green screens there. We need to put. It looks like our guy forgot to put our supports in there.
We're not on caster cam anyway.
That's fine. You can't see the ugly room we have to live in.
Perchance gained a good tap mid, but Laps quick to the ball. Let's talk more about that beautiful shot from Jado to put him back in the lead.
That
was just
goal.
A good slot as Perchance misses. Sigma there. What a save!
What a
Jado
save.
again.
What a save to the corner. Bentley scrambling to try to get it away, shooting on their corners again. Hard Rockers sweating bullets, trying to get something back over onto the goal.
Oh, what a tap from Laps. He will back and let JC take it. JC going for the double. Good backboard defense from Perchance. Laps looks like he wanted to pass mid.
Perchance shoots high, looking for something. 50s with Lap.
That was a really good challenge by Laps. As we see Jade try and put something, but JC there. Intercepted by Perchance, and then Laps taking it once again.
Hard Rockers need to wind down this clock. Not a whole lot of time left here. Minute 25. Hard Rockers just looking to play some defensive.
Laps on.
Big shot. Jade
Good
Squire
save.
block. Sir Sigma trying to take control, putting it back into Hard Rockers. Hard Rockers need to push this away over into Bentley's side to get a little bit of switching momentum.
Open.
That goal's wide open. What is Hard Rockers doing?
Looks like one of them
All of
might
that
have went for the
momentum.
boost there. And we see Perchance try and turn around, but a bit awkward on the wall.
That
and
was
he's
just
not
an
able to get there.
absolutely beautiful play by Laps.
1 minute left. 3-3. This
Could
can
we
go
see another
any
overtime?
direction.
Hard Rockers looking for something early. Jado trying to get a shot in. Jade Squire really deep on that. Perchance taking control, trying to
Not
sneak
able
it
to
by
get the read.
both teammates. Almost a rule one there between Sir Sigma and Perchance. Jade Squire scrambling.
Pass mid Laps, just acting so fast on this. As Jade
Jade
puts
Squire
one
puts
towards.
it up.
Good save by Sigma that will bounce down off the ceiling.
Jade
dropping.
Squire has that ball's number, but so does Laps. Jade Squire,
Good boom.
big defense there. That ball going high, looking for a Hard Rocker to help out. Perchance looks like he's going to try to get a shot on there.
Tap there.
Jada with another big shot, looking for something. 3-3, 20 seconds left. Hard Rockers looking to put it away, avoiding an overtime. Jada with
off the
another
wall.
shot.
Good tap from Laps as that's up for Perchance, missing.
Perchance whiffing a huge potential shot, giving it over to Jado. 3 seconds left, 2-1 countdown, clocking out, overtime, round 2.
This reset might be helpful for the Hard Rockers as it does slightly interrupt the flow. As Perchance
Really taking control, gets demoed by JC, man. Hard Rockers don't have anybody there to respond.
Laps playing slow, does get tapped, but a good tap past one of them.
Ooh, Jade Squad, Perchance respawns, taking down Laps.
Laps is there, but Jade does get the tap over, not able to get the boost.
Looking for Jado, shoots over, hits it weird.
Perchance
with a shot. JC, man, blocks it away. It's anybody's game at this point. Ball rolling over into Bentley's corner, now over into Hard Rockers. Fighting for every last breath they have.
What good aerial control from Laps as we see JC miss. Sigma's up. That is centered. Will Laps, he does play slow. Catching that ball is Perchance with
another demo, bringing that SSL to his knees.
Good tap mid. That's a pass, Sigma.
Great defense by Jade
Laps.
Squire, but Laps responds following the demo, taking this third game over into Bentley's favor.
Laps taking the respawn and just able to go so fast across field. And from the left side, able to tap that in. That was a very good shot, some good passes from Bentley University to take that game 3, 4-3. However, close game.
Big game for the Hard Rockers, putting 2 points on really early, playing super powerful defense, and still putting that game into an overtime match. All they had to do was fuss up a little more defense.
Oh, it's
best of 7? Wow.
Oh.
Okay, that's news to me. I guess since it's tournament play, best of 7
that
here.
does make sense. Which means it's not match point yet.
It's not match point at all. In fact, if Hard Rockers keep playing the way they're playing, all they need is a few lucky games, and they could potentially be moving on.
For sure. I'm not sure if this is a double elimination or not. But we see Perchance off the wall. I'm not sure if he wanted that flip or not. As we see,
Ooh, Jado with a big save off the SSL.
Laps already back for that touch. Good pinch off the wall. Jade's there trying to get, does play slow, waits for pass from Perchance.
Weird pinch there.
That is open, but Perchance is back for the touch.
Perchance is just so quick to these balls in this game.
That's off. Will we see a pass? No, we don't, as Sigma waits for a touch. As Perchance puts one on. Will be saved from JC. And he does get a tap over Jado there. Two Hard Rockers on the wall. That might not be exactly what you want to see, as we see Perchance go up for it as Laps misses.
Chance looking to dunk
Jado.
on it. Jado. Oh, Jado up high. Laps demos Perchance. Jade Squire, the only one left to counter.
Jado trying to steal Lefty's crossbar there, as we see JC trying to tap, but Jado there to save. He Laps playing it slow, trying to get a flick up, but Jado does get the touch, as we see two Bentleys.
Bentley scrambling to protect their goal there as Hard Rockers put in some pressure. Jado pinching off the wall.
Will he get the
to
save?
Defend.
No, he
doesn't. Poor move by the Hard Rockers, bringing it back all the way down, just leaving that wide open for Sir Sigma to put away the first point of the fourth match.
He had to go for some sort of touch there because that ball was on target. I don't think he knew Perchance was coming for that save, which just gave him a perfect opportunity for Bentley to just put that right in. We see Laps with a good pass mid. The demo comes out. Another demo.
And he whiffs. He totally whiffed it. Sir Sigma blew that shot.
But Laps just playing it slow, and now it is open once again, and JC
Man
will not whiff.
JC Man absolutely protecting that. Great play by Laps. After his teammate whiffed that shot, he stayed in control of the ball, giving JC Man the perfect opportunity to put away a goal. 2-0, Hard Rockers down.
Anything that I saw during that exchange is we saw a lot of demos from Bentley University to just take the Hard Rockers out of the net and saying, hey, we know you guys have great defense, so we're just going to take you out of the play and not give you that chance.
Hard Rockers look like they're maybe struggling here a little bit, trying to get a read on what to do with this team. They're low on boost and just trying to survive.
And playing it slow. We see Labs trying to do something. Perchance trying to get a demo on Labs.
Great demo by Jade Squire, leaving Perchance a clean save.
Labs putting that mid, not able to get the challenge he wants. You see Sigma taking over instead. What a good tap from Jade. Does not get the beat, but Jade.
Gosh, Laps really showing off why he's an SSL. That shot
Sigma.
Clean over by Sir Sigma. Bentley has found their rhythm.
They have found their rhythm indeed. Beautiful shot from Sigma Labs. Just so good on those 50s, and Jade not able to get up to save that in time. 3-0 in this game 3. Hard Rockers starting to make mistakes on defense and just starting to get demoed a lot, as it seems like they're starting to run out of steam. As losing that game 3 might have given another huge hit to the mental. As we see Perchance getting a good tap, with Laps just putting that bottom left right out of the reach of Jade.
You know, in those prior games, it seemed like it was Laps versus the world, but for whatever reason, his teammates woke up and they're starting to help him score some crucial points.
4-0, 2 minutes left, and as this match goes on, it just keeps moving farther and farther away from the Hard Rockers' grasp. JC just putting a good pass. The Sigma already up for that. Jado not able to get the tap.
Hard Rockers once again scrambling to defense. It looks like they just might be out of boost, out of momentum, and sure enough, almost out of time.
Jade tries to get tapped. Double commit from Hard Rocker. Sigma's just going to take the... As Laps looked like he wanted that, but Perchance staying back, playing defense. And, hey, let's try not to drop any more. Jade passed to Perchance on the wall, but Perchance does not get the touch. Get past mid, but Laps is there. Laps just so dominant on this Bentley team as Sigma almost putting a shot on, and what a save from Jado.
Laps goes a little wide on that shot. Hard Rockers once again taking control, trying to make something of it, but it looks like their heads are just no longer
Jado
in
coming
this
off the
game.
ceiling. Save from Sigma, though. Past mid. Jade up. Sigma again getting the tap as Laps not able to get back with JC playing slow, catching for chances touch.
Big demo by JC, man, putting Hard Rockers crucial offensive down the drain. Jade Squire scrambling to make that save.
Good 50 from Jay, beating out Laps, but JC is back. Jado's there. Will Jay get the tap? Yes, he will. Not necessarily freaking want, but that could be a good pass off the wall for Jade. Down to Jade. Jado. Similar names are starting to throw me off.
All the J's. JC, Jado, Jade Squire.
Off target slightly, and Sigma's just going to bring that to Hard Rocker's side. Good save, but that will be game 4 going to Bentley. They are up 3-1 in the series and are now on match point.
Hard Rockers were absolutely struggling there to make anything come up from that match. I really don't know what to tell them.
Laps only at 390, bottom of his leaderboard, showing that his teammates are in fact starting to get into that groove with Laps and just making some insane team plays. So many shots coming out. That is 12 shots from Bentley compared to 6 from the Hard Rockers.
Hard Rockers seemed like it just came down to them not knowing how to handle this team while they're playing together. In those prior matches, I said it. Laps definitely showing his power into this team that, frankly, is pretty very much lower rank than what he's playing at. I'm really excited. I'd really be like to see the Bentley varsity team if they got one SSL on JV.
Match point for Bentley. Hard Rockers have to make something back. They have to try and get a few games here. It's off the wall. Jado not able to get anything. As the offensive pressure from this Bentley team just keeps up, and the passes are crazy. They just keep popping it to each other, and it just seems like nothing the Hard Rockers can do.
The Hard Rockers, for whatever reason, always get into a set when it's when an insurmountable force is faced against them. They just roll over and die.
Well, that game 1 and game 3, they definitely put up a really good fight, because they did take that game 1, although it did seem like, Sigma putting on a good shot. Laps not reading it correctly, but JC just slotting that right into the top.
Hard Rockers
30 seconds.
just do not have an answer for this team. It is no doubt why it is. There's no telling why these guys are 7-0, and it makes sense. It makes sense because just seeing how they're playing together. Once they're playing together, they realized very quickly that Hard Rockers were not a team that you could just scramble around and perhaps score on occasionally. No, this team, Hard Rockers, definitely put up a challenge, and so Bentley responded and brought the pain, and it's showing because Hard Rockers have no response for how powerful this team plays together.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely did seem like this Bentley team was just kind of scrambling around game 1, kind of feeling out this Hard Rocker team. It did end up costing them. So then they just kind of brought the heat, and Hard Rockers still no response as they keep trying to put on some offensive pressure. But this Bentley team just so good on defense.
Maybe I'm speaking a little too soon because perchance might have just switched that momentum around from near zero, especially since it's pulled off of that SSL player.
Laps wanted to play it slow, take some time. I don't think he saw perchance coming in to take that off him. So moving on, he might probably start to just kind of tap it towards their corner instead to play time, as we see Laps not getting touch you want, but JC putting that on. What a save.
Perchance really showing up. He needs his teammates there to help him out a little bit. It's almost like it's a Perchance army. However,
Laps just dunking.
Laps
on
is
the
just
Hard
too
Rockers.
good for this league.
I want to know how many hours that dude has because it's too many.
The fact that he's a Season 1 Supersonic Legend too is also beyond me.
Yeah, which means I don't think that Supersonic Legend existed before it became free to play. So Season 1 is the earliest you would have been able to get it, which means he was above that level before the free to play came.
For the age of the free-to-play monsters.
You see Perchance last against Laps. Does get the save. Almost getting dunked though.
It almost seems like Perchance just trying his hardest to fight off that SSL. To fight off Laps in a one-on-one army.
And Laps just putting that on. Does getting the double.
There's no stopping this guy. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. He's like the theory of relativity.
I can't say
He is the speed of light.
I can't say I did not expect that shot coming because I saw him go up and I could tell he just had a perfect angle. Just kind of slot that in for the double, putting them up 4-1 with 2:40. And the more this time ticks down, the more that this Bentley team does, as Sigma does get another goal in. Jade not able to get the touch.
Jade Squire and Jado being absolutely brutalized by this team. Perchance trying his best to survive, but it is futile against the powerhouse that is Bentley.
Hard Rocker team started so strong, and now I think they're starting to get burnt out trying to just continuously shut out this absolute menace of a team with their passes. And we see Jade trying to put one on target, but Sigma
effortlessly defends that goal. Now it brings up the question if that first match the Hard Rockers took off of them was a fluke.
With how they were playing, it might seem that way, but again, you got to think back. Even in Game 3, it was a 3-3 in the overtime, and they did almost win that game. As we see Lash putting a shot on target, but it is saved. Double commit from Hard Rockers.
I think maybe at that game, that third game we watched, was probably the end of all of Hard Rockers' momentum. Unfortunately, they just cannot respond to Bentley.
I do think that momentum is JC just slotting that right over Perchance. And I don't see a way for Hard Rockers to bring this back. At Game 3, I think they had the 2-0 lead, and then they lost it, brought it back up to a 3-2, and then they had to go to overtime, and they lost in overtime. And I think that's where the mental really just kind of just died.
Hard Rockers trying to avoid a Brazil at this point. Would be a bummer to see that, especially in this first round of the tournaments.
We see Laps putting that in, and now will Bentley keep trying to score, or are they just going to run out the time and take a Brazil for the disrespect?
I think the disrespect is coming. 7-0 for nothing.
7-1, 117. It's just 1s and 7s on the board.
As this time ticks down, I think they're just going to play with them a little bit longer.
Might see Laps try just kind of... Hard Rockers trying to respond, but Bentley does have the freedom to just kind of mess around. And you see Laps get it past one.
And they will do just that. It looks like Hard Rockers just are not communicating. Double commits, no boost to their names, and it is just a ticking time bomb for Hard Rockers' tournament journey.
And this Bentley team just playing so much faster as Perchance trying to keep up. But it does seem like Bentley is just playing around. Perchance did want a backflip to try and avoid that own goal. But hey, at least it's no longer a Brazil.
Perchance maybe just had enough and was like, I'll just score for him.
That was a backflip, so I do believe he did try to avoid that. But Perchance I don't believe he's been scored on much when he himself is in net. Aside from that one time where just unfortunately got slotted straight over him. Being awkward in net. 8-1, 18 seconds left. Labs might try and do something. He gets the dunk, but it is off target. And Jay just kind of going to take this to corner. And open net, but Sigma will get back to it. And that will be Bentley University taking game 4, or game 5, excuse me, and the match.
Best of 7, down 4. Hard Rockers took one off in the first. Was really, really interesting to see how the rest of this match played out. As you can tell, Perchance there, the top player on Hard Rockers' team, and it just made sense. Perchance seemed like at that point was the only one playing the game.
Yeah, it definitely seemed. You could definitely tell that the mental was just kind of non-existent in the last game. And it looked like they tried to have some fight in games 4, 3, and 4. They almost won during game 3. But
and I think that game 3 was the most crucial game in there. Up to down 1, or up to tied, up 1, tied again, lost in overtime, and at that point, that momentum turned 180 degrees back over into Bentley's favor. And if you ask me, I genuinely think Bentley went in there 7-0, thinking that they could just let their supersonic legend take every single hit and walk away with victory. And they learned very quickly that you can't pull that off with the Hard Rockers, because Hard Rockers tend to play together.
But
and
then
once
saw
they
Bentley,
finally
Bentley
realized
show
that,
their true colors there.
the Bentley team woke up and showed why they're 7-0. I'm really excited to see how they play, because they're walking away with this tournament.
Yeah, it's especially with how those team plays were. You know, they're definitely gonna have a field day facing some of these other teams in the playoff. Again, I'm not sure if it is double elimination. I would like to see this JV play again in the playoffs against another team, but
because I believe varsity's done. Varsity Rocket League is finished for the season.
I don't think they made playoffs.
They didn't make playoffs, so I believe varsity's done for this season. However, I think if this is a single elimination, I think this will about do it for Rocket League for the time being. If it's double elimination, you'll see me again soon. I sure hope I get to stream again, since I'm not gonna be here next semester.
Oh, why?
I'm going on co-op.
Oh.
I'm going on co-op next semester, so I'm not going to be able to stream next semester.
I'll take over your
following
Rocket League
semester.
job, don't worry.
Maybe I'll have some time to do some like remote streams on like a Saturday or like late on a Friday.
Don't worry. I'll take care of Rocket League for you.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Milk. I appreciate you. Everybody, shoot up in the chat that you'll miss Nightfall next semester. Following semester, I will be back because I can't miss too much.
Well.
Hopefully we get a little more Rocket League. Hopefully I get a few more chances to stream. I'd love to stream some Valo again.
Hard Rockers putting up a good performance, just unfortunately not able to do much against that SSL, especially after the first few games. Just kind of starting to burn out. Hopefully they get to play again. But for now, my name's Out from Elk.
I am the one, the only, the legendary Nightfall.
And we'll see you next time.